Hello, welcome.
Hi, welcome, sir.
So our first guest, Pader Shafi, yeah?
Yes, sir. I'm Pada Shafi from Kashmir.
Which Kashmir, India or Pakistan?
The Kashmir occupied by India.
Welcome. We have got this is Rahat Ali. You can see that's me. So who is advertising in the Search English group and page? This is one of the professors from New York University, based in Abu Dhabi, and he is
Yes,
also
sir.
working with the recruitment team. And today's discussion would be about the job positions for the PhD programs, postdoctoral, and similar skilled and others unskilled jobs, what we need and how you can apply. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Unfortunately, I couldn't share it in our group. I don't know how I can do that. So we have just arranged like a, we can say, private meeting. Okay.
Yes, yes, sir.
So are you
Sir,
interested in any of the positions, or if you've got any question, you can ask us.
yes. So actually, if we want to show this program live to
Mm-hmm.
our viewers, for that you should open the stream live on Facebook page.
Okay. Okay, let me try to do that. Yeah, give me a second.
Yes, sir. It's okay. Uh, My first and foremost question is the people of Kashmir are educationally backward,
Mm-hmm. Go on. Tell.
particularly the people who live in the rural areas of Kashmir.
You mean rural area, not ruler.
Yes, sir. Yes, yes. They need much more guidance because they possess the hidden qualities because they are excelling in each and every field under your guidance and mentorship. I request you to help and assist the viewers and particularly the people who live in the villages of Kashmir.
Okay. Uh, Shafi, our discussion is open for everyone. Okay. We don't limit only for
Yes,
Kashmir. Anyone is welcome to join us. When we have got time, we can come and we can make the free sessions. So that is the reason why we are here.
yes, sir.
Okay. I'm just sharing in Facebook. Yeah, to join us to discuss. Okay. I'm ready. So we're going live. Professor, two, three. Welcome. We are on live. Great. We've got three other people. Basharat, then Mohammed Ali Amali, then Mohammed Hassan. Welcome, everyone. We have got some few rules. Sorry to inform you earlier. Only one person will speak at a time. If you're not talking, please mute your microphone and ask.
Okay, sir. Okay,
Make the
okay.
limitation 1 to 2 questions. We try to answer all of your questions. We try to give you the opportunities how you can apply these positions, what are the required documents, and how you can apply. Is English needed? Etc. Okay, and we have got a special guest, Professor Mash Ahmed. He is a Canadian citizen, a professor, and PhD doctorate holder from the Cambridge University, but at the moment he's working in Abu Dhabi, New York University. He also worked as a recruitment consultant as a part of our company. Our company is based in the UK. You have seen our company's name is Global RX Business Limited. You can check always in Google search Global RX Business Limited. You will find our registration number, our address, and all the history of last 4 or 5 years. We're trying to help people freely how they can grab those opportunities with the minimum cost. And most of the cases, the cost is only the application fee, which is set by the university or the organization. We are not like other agencies or travel agents who charge lots of money and who may do all the fraud cases. And someone made a very bad comment earlier, though, this is fraud. I said to him, okay, show us the any fraud we have done to anyone. Okay, and what do you know about your company, etc. The person didn't answer. So these are sometimes people are trying to make very bad image about us, which is really very shocking and surprising. Anyway, so Professor Mash will explain about some opportunities and what are the requirement documents and process, and then I'll explain. And after that, if you have got any question, then you can ask one by one. Yeah, not all of them together, please. Once again, is that clear and understood, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much, Professor Mash Ahmed.
All right, thank you so much, teacher, for this opportunity. So basically, when it comes to job positions and available vacancies, it is quite diversified. You can get a job or you can apply for multiple positions at a time as well. So currently, we have positions specifically dealing with research and industry. Plus, there are a few other positions that you can apply in certain universities: postdoc, PhD studentship, master studentship, and so on and so forth. So there are a couple of positions you can choose from in different cities and different regions of the United Arab Emirates, starting from Sharjah, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, and so on and so forth. So when it comes to these positions, there is a minimum requirement which you should satisfy, starting off with the qualification, which you will have to prove with your academic transcripts and certificates if you have it. And each position is very unique to each other. So different positions have their own requirement. So for example, if I talk about a postdoctoral research position in a university, you will at least need to prove your PhD and relevant number of experience in the research that you will be working for. And in addition to that, your English requirement should be in a very good position. You should have at least a B2 proficiency in English in a lot of cases. And in addition to that, you will need to, prove that you can work under pressure, you are in good health, and you can handle multitasks at a time. And there are a few other requirements which is very unique. So when it comes to benefits depend on the workplace and also the organization that you're planning to work for. So in a lot of cases, there is one benefit that you can notice: almost every employer will give you a free accommodation, which is a compulsory component in Middle Eastern jobs. So you'll be given free accommodation. You don't have to pay for the accommodation, free internet, and also free transportation throughout the time that you're going to stay in Emirates. So along with that, you'll be given an hourly salary. So salary is very subjective for the workplace. So I can't exactly mention what will be your salary because it depends. It really much depends.
But
And
Professor,
also your salary.
hang on a second. Can you hear me, Professor Mash? Can you hear me, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sorry, I think he muted. The salary is subjective, which means that it depends on what kind of job you are after. But the minimum salary starts with $15 to maximum $120. If you are a research student, if you are a research consultant, if you are a doctor, if you are an engineer, if you are unskilled people, then in that case, your salary is very low. Yes, Professor Mash, go on. I think he may have gone somewhere. So I'll continue. So what are the required documents? Guys, remember, the first and foremost important documents is your complete CV. Okay, curriculum vitae in British English, in American English, resume. They are same. In CV, what you have to do, you have to write your full address at the top part, okay, with your name. You can initial or shorten your middle name, but it must contain your first name, full, middle name, initial, and last name. Then your full address, your email address, your contact details with, say, mobile number. Okay. Then after that, there are lots of sample CVs in internet. You can find it. You have to write career objective in 1 or 2 line. What are you going to do? Then your work experience. Okay. After that, you write your education. Then you write any membership, any registration, and after the personal information. Please make sure when you're writing CV, in all of this, like job experience, your education, or any other training, you have to mention the start date, finish date. Okay. And also do not write any shortened form, like somebody write metric. People do not understand, Westerns do not understand what is metric. Write secondary or higher secondary. Okay. Write undergraduate or graduate, like write Bachelor of Science. Do not write BSc simply. If it is specific field, like Bachelor of Science, say, in physics or chemistry, or Bachelor of Arts in English, whatever. Okay. Write like this. But most of the cases, I always scrutinize all these documents and then I send it to Professor Mesh for the next step. Please mute your microphone once again. And I have seen some people have raised their hands. We are going to answer all of your questions. Remember, CV is the first and foremost important document. Because you're not there, your CV will be talking about you. So your CV shouldn't contain more than 2 pages. And also, second important part is that you must have 2 references. Some people do not understand what is a reference. Reference or referees are those people who may be your university teacher or school teacher, okay, your local community leader, okay, a person who is not your relative, but who can tell about you, like how do they know you, what are your strengths, and they can write an email about you when you're contacting them directly, or sometimes they can already write in a paper like a letterhead and you can send it to us directly as a scanned document. Okay. And other documents are needed, your passport, valid passport. Okay. After that, all your documents of educational certificates should be in English, mark sheets or transcripts and certificates. Remember, if it is not in English, you have to translate it with the valid translator, verified translator. Okay. And the thirdly, they need at the final stage a police clearance certificate, recent. And I have been recruiting many people send a police clearance from 5 years ago. We don't accept this. I'm sorry to say. It should be within the last 3 months. Okay. And we ask police clearance at the last stage when you'll be offered the job. Then we ask for the police clearance. So wait for the police clearance. And some cases you have to give your medical report because look, we are not like a travel agency. We are just trying to help the people with the minimum fee. That is the only they take. Sometimes they take application fee, which is maximum $100. Sometimes they don't. If they don't, we post it as it is. Okay. And all these jobs are referral jobs. That means Dr. Mash or either I have to refer you for this job. So we are taking your responsibility. If anything goes wrong about you, then they will come back to us, not you directly. Look, you guys has referred someone else, but this person doesn't seem to be suitable. So we don't want to let down anyone, neither you or us. Okay. Yes, Professor Mash, go on. Sorry, you just disconnected.
Yes, teacher. Sorry for the disconnection. Yeah, there was a small issue with my internet, so I had to fix it and come back. So yes, as I was mentioning earlier, requirements eventually depends on the job position that you're applying for. There's a variety of job positions that you can go through, starting from a university to an industry to another workplace. So we have a couple of job positions, which is based in the Middle East and outside the Middle East. We also have job positions outside the Middle East. If you're interested to really go for it. So when it comes to the required documents, as so has mentioned, you need to prove your identity. It should be a legal document in English. So your passport will be the easiest way to prove your identity. It's the most easiest method that you can show who you are. So make sure your passport is in English and is very clear, and the scan should be quite identified. It should not have any fluctuations, no blurry images. It should be a scanned copy with clear information and details being visible. Apart from that, we need your detailed CV, not less than 2 pages. Don't make your CV more and more. Just make it limited for 2 pages, and you should make sure you include all your details in that 2 pages. So an image is not compulsory unless the employer needs it. So just make your CV very formal and very detailed, which should be very professional. Along with that, depending on the job position, they might ask for your transcripts and degree certificates. If it's a skilled job or a job in a university, for sure, they might ask for your degree certificate and transcripts. So make sure it is in English as well. And so avoid using abbreviation. So as teacher was mentioning, don't just write BA or BSc or BCom. Just mention the full word: Bachelors of Science, Bachelors of Medicine, Bachelors of Surgery, Bachelors of Commerce. Just write the full word and your specialization. And if it's an honors program, mention within brackets it's an honors course. So make it in detail, and you have to add the dates as well. When you started this degree and when you finished it. You need to mention it in order, starting with your primary education, your secondary certificate, your diploma, your degree. It should come with an order. Don't mix all of them together. Don't
We can hear you, Professor.
write your degree first, then comes your. So don't just mix it. Make sure it's in an order. So go with the flow. Go with an organized order, which is very easy. Which is very easy for us and also for the employer to evaluate. So documents really depends on the workplace and the job you're applying for. And most of the job positions, they might ask for a application processing fee. Some job positions, they don't ask. So we advertise straight away. If they ask it, we do mention. If they don't ask it, we do mention it as well. All right. So the next thing which I need to mention is about your police clearance. So police clearance will be needed in the final stage. It will be needed when your visa is being processed after you're getting selected for the job position. So police clearance will be requested directly by the recruiter. So make sure your police clearance is not less than 3 months old. Don't just send police clearance which you took last year or 5 years ago, 6 years ago. It won't work. So your police clearance should be not less than 3 months old, which is very important because we need your fresh report, something which is very fresh to get to know you in the recent days. And along with that, yes, your CV is needed, 2 unrelated references. It might be your university teacher or might be one of your workplace managers, anyone who can refer you, who can recommend you for this job position. So your reference can be either sent as an email or it can be made into different sheets. It can be typed in an official way and sent it to us. So we accept both ways. Either ways would be fine. And yes, your academic transcript should be in English and also should go through a scanned way. Should be very clear, no blurry images, no unclear images. Make sure all of these are very clear so that we can help you even better.
Okay, so that is the documents part. As we have advertised few jobs, like jobs in Emirates as a cabin crew. You have seen it, post PhD positions with all the details are there. Then postdoctoral positions, and we're going to post another position today. Also, guys, please make sure you read the advertisement. Everything is mentioned there. But still, I see people comment, "Hey, I'm interested. Send me the link." Please mute your microphone, please. I don't know who is the person. Please mute your microphone. Yes, thank you. Please mute your microphone, please. Mr. Hari, mute your microphone, please.
Okay.
If you have got any question, we're going to answer one by one. Don't worry. Because we have got the professor for the next an hour. We're going to answer each and everyone's question. So don't worry. Please mute your microphone once again. It really makes a problem. So what happens basically, each and every advertisement has full information. Read it clearly. If you do not understand anything, ask there. Okay, ask. There is an email address. That's my email address. Our company's email address based in the UK. So guys, I'm from the UK, though I was born in Bangladesh. And Dr. Mash Ahmed is born in Sri Lanka, but he's a Canadian citizen. I'm British citizen. We're trying to help worldwide. We've been doing this business more than 5 years to help people freely with the minimum cost without getting cheated or frauded. Okay, it comes to us very often. They give money to this travel agency. The travels aren't doing anything. They just cheat. Okay, we don't do like this. All of our previous records, 100% successful record without any kind of any defect. I can say it, publicly. However, even though we are trying to help people, people always trying to say bad things about us. We always ignore them. I know that there are always bad people. So that is the procedure to apply. As I said, now the salary depends. If you are an unskilled worker, we have also advertised some people in China. The unskilled worker, they gave us always the rate in US dollar so that we can explain. The job hourly starts from $15 for the unskilled people to 20, 25, 30. Maximum it went 35 as well for unskilled. But if it is a skilled position, then it goes up. It goes 40, 50, even $120 per hour. If you're, say, a PhD holder, if you've got research experience, if you like to go for a maybe postdoctoral position, they also offer a stipend. As Dr. Mash has explained, in most of the cases, your accommodation is totally free. Okay, your visa processing is free. They will send you the visa by, email attachment. Then you have to just process yourself because it is a self-process application. You have to do everything by yourself, so that you don't have to pay money to anyone else. Okay, then you do the medical, you process the visa, and most of the cases they send you the tickets as well, or the ticket link, how you can get the ticket from the agency, authorized agency. All right, and that's it. Then you go for your work. And maybe depending on the contract, sometimes 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, but extendable or renewable. Okay, so that is all about the recruitment process. Now, if you have got any question, please ask one by one at a time. Do not speak everyone together. Okay, is that clear? Everyone? All right, Mr. Harim, I think you wanted to say something. You can unmute and ask us, please. It's Hari Mohan Kuswa. Unmute your microphone, please. From the left bottom side, yeah. And Mustafa Zakir, Ahlan Sahlan. By the way, we can speak in Bengali, Hindi, Urdu, Arabic, German. Yeah, 5 languages.
No, Hindi. No, Hindi.
But
Hindi.
only speak in English here because it is being broadcasted publicly. There are people watching from Facebook and YouTube channel. Okay.
Okay. I speak English. Yeah, fine.
Okay, go on. Harim,
Yes.
do you have any question for us? Do you want to know anything?
No, nothing. I have no questions. But I want to communication in an English of the community, of the type of the guys here collected in the Google Meet.
But this is only for the job opportunity discussion, not for English language class. Okay, Hari Mahan.
Okay. I don't know. Okay.
Thank you very much. So
Okay.
you can mute yourself now.
Okay, you're welcome.
Okay, Rashidul Islam Rashid. Mustafa Zakir, Ahlan Sahlan. You have raised your hand. Rashid, unmute your microphone, please.
Yeah, assalamu alaikum. Take my salam. I have a question to you.
Okay, one
Are you
moment.
hearing with me?
Harim, please mute your microphone again. You're not talking. Please mute your microphone. Thank you. Yes. Walaikum salam, Rashid. Welcome, please. What's your question?
Have you any job agency?
We are not job agency. We are direct recruiter. We just try to recruit the people directly. Okay.
And I have another question to you. Where are you from? Actually, first of all, I couldn't join your meeting, so everything I couldn't understand.
Okay. Our company name is Global RX Business Limited. We are based in the UK, and we've been in recruitment business around 5 years now. Okay. And our of the recruitment team, he is based in at the moment Abu Dhabi, New York University, but he's a Canadian citizen. He's a visiting professor there, and all these jobs are referral jobs. That means he has referred me. I have posted, That's why you'll find this job has been posted on behalf of Global RX Business Limited UK. And when you search with this name, you can find from Google. It will straight away direct to our address, who is the person, how many years we have been in business, etc., etc. Okay.
Yeah, I have got it. Thank you so much.
Okay. Next question is from Mustafa Jakir. I believe that. So you can raise your, you can lower your hand, Rashidul Islam.
Hello?
Yes. Is it Jeffrey?
Yeah, it's Geoffrey. Yes.
Welcome, Jeffrey. Thank you very much. What's the question, please?
Based in Kenya. You hear me?
Yes, go on.
Hello? Based in Kenya. Much interested in maybe recruitment. Where can I get your offices in Kenya?
Please speak a bit loudly and clearly.
Okay, maybe. Okay. I'm Geoffrey.
Yeah. And what's your question?
Can I find your offices in Kenya?
No, we don't open any other branch office, unfortunately. Our main office is based in the UK, and that is our only one office. Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay, welcome.
Okay, you can unmute yourself. And Mr. Shafi, I think you have been asking, waiting to ask me something. Shafi, go on, please. Tariq Khan, I'll be back with you one moment, yeah?
Sir,
Okay, sir.
my question is, how can we share our details like CV, education, marks cards, and other important things with you? Is there any link or any number?
We don't provide a number because people keep calling in the midnight. We had very bad experience, that's why we stopped sharing. But there is email address in every advertisement, every information, whatever you share, there is a valid email address. You'll find it, okay?
Yes, sir.
And that email comes
Thank
to me
you, sir.
first before it goes to Professor Match, okay? I always scrutinize, check each and every document. I always just, email back, oh, look, you have applied for this position, we need maybe police clearance, maybe your certificate is missing. But unfortunately, people don't respond to me. Let me share
Yes,
one
sir.
bad experience. One guy applied 2 months ago, and I said to him, look, we need your passport copy. There is no passport copy. And also, you can get the police clearance later. After 2 months, he replied to me today when the job is over, because each job has a time, deadline, the last day of application. If you apply after the last day, then there is no way we can help you. So it is your responsibility when you email me, check your email, what we have asked for. And if you're not sure, email me back. Definitely, I'll explain to you. Sanu Rai, please mute your microphone. If you don't mute your microphone, please, if you don't have any question, Professor Mash, can you please remove Sanu Rai? Sorry, we have to remove you if you just don't listen to our simple instruction. That's fine now. Thank you. Yes. So, any other question, Shafi?
No, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much for your kind information.
You're very welcome. Mr. Tariq Khan, are you still there? I think he may have left. Okay, Sanurai, what's your question? You have raised your hand. Hari Mahan, you're just unmuting again. Please don't do it. Do not just interrupt our conversation, please. Okay, does anyone have got any other question for us? I'm going to name your name. Yeah, Manjur Hussain, do you have anything to ask? Manjur Hussain?
Yes, it's not Manjur Hussain, it's Munawar Hussain. I would like to ask what's the authenticity of job providing and what kind of job details you have and how can you send it to us?
You have to
So,
follow our page, search English, We advertise all the jobs there. Up to now, I have advertised 10 positions. Okay, there is PhD position, postdoctoral position, workers in China, works for the Emirates, cabin crew. Okay, there are some skilled and unskilled jobs, but there are less unskilled jobs.
Okay,
Most of the
I'm master in TEFL. I'm master in TEFL. Do I find some kind of job in teaching?
Unfortunately not. We don't recruit any teaching jobs at this moment.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Yeah, Manjur Hussain has raised.
Yes, bundle of gratitude, sir. I am Manzoor Sen from Pakistan. So I have a question that the question is that I have done BBA, Business and Administration.
Mhm.
So now I am a principal in a school. So for principal or for BBA holders, which jobs are available in your company?
Okay, for the business administration, generally, and there is not any job at the moment, and also you don't have any experience either. Remember, all these jobs requires at least 2 years experience. So I believe that you'll not be eligible. Even if you apply, we'll say that sorry, you're not eligible because you don't meet our eligibility criteria. That is very much clear what the employer asks. At least 2 years experience. Okay.
Yeah, I have done a BBA in management, human resource management.
How long ago have you done it?
I have done in 2016.
2016.
Yes, I have also done many jobs like in banking and also in Agro Foods as a working as an assistant manager and manager in different fields.
Okay. Okay. As I said,
So
we don't have.
now I have also job of principal as administrator.
Okay.
So all jobs I have done uh, which are related to my field, especially in human resource management.
I understand that.
So
But
yes,
Manzoor, as I said, we don't have
yes,
any jobs matching to your criteria and skill. But keep watching. If it comes anything,
okay,
we update every month. Okay. We post whenever the opportunity comes. We post in Search English, also in my profile. If you follow me, you'll find maybe more than 50 jobs advertisements. Okay. I try to
okay,
share LinkedIn where we do
yeah,
Search
okay.
English and my profile. Okay.
Kindly share your email. It is very accessible to contact you.
Yeah, we'll share the email later. No worries. It is on in the job
Okay,
advertisement as well. Okay. It is.
okay.
Uh,
Banala, thanks, sir. God bless you. Thank you, sir.
thank you very much. Okay, I think someone has raised the hand. Any other question from anyone? Amir Majid, I think you said you wanted to say something.
Mr. Good afternoon. I am from Jammu Kashmir, India, and I have recently done my bachelor's. So I am looking for job. Is it possible to get a job in any Gulf region or any other country?
Bachelor of what? Your degree?
This I have done bachelor's in English, as English literature as one of the main subjects.
Okay. Without CV, we can't tell
Right
anything.
now,
So the best option would be, guys, including Manzoor and whoever is listening to me, send your CV for free assessment. Okay. I'm going to share my email address. Can you see the chat box, chat group? Yeah. Professor Mesh, can you please write the email address there? Maybe they can see me.
Okay, sir.
Yep.
Okay, sir. Banala of gratitude, sir. Banala of gratitude.
Can you see the in-call messages? We have shared our email address there. Can you check it on the right-hand side? It says in-call messages. Can you see, everyone? Yeah. So copy and paste so that you can send your CV. Please send only your CV for the free assessment. Thank you very much. Amir Majid.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. I have got it. Thank you.
You're very welcome. And I think someone wants to ask a question. Was it Sanjit Kumar? Okay, I believe he's not here. Sanu Rai?
So actually, I have post graduation in English language and literature. Apart from that, I'm also beard. I have 9 years experience in teaching,
So,
and I also worked as a cashier in the school.
okay, send your CV, please, Shafi.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
looks like
So I didn't.
you are a teacher.
Yes, I didn't.
Okay, so for the
So I didn't get
yeah,
the email.
I've just written in the in talk message, which is on the right hand side. You can see the speech button. You have to click on it to find out our email address. At the right hand corner of your screen, the right hand, you see the people's photo on the right side. It's a speech. Click on it, then you can see.
Yes, sir.
So
Thank you, sir. I got.
yeah, Amir Majid says yes, Kevin says yes, and like Manjur says yes. Yeah, I have shared my email address. Okay, Sanjit Kumar has another question. Yes, unmute your microphone, please. You see the microphone symbol? Click on it. It will be unmuted. We don't take your email address, unfortunately. You have to send your CV. Please do not send your email address. Send your CV. Once again, your CV. If you want to assess you, we need your CV. Without your CV, we can't do anything.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. I will send you. Sir.
Great.
Well, thank you, sir.
Okay, we have got a few other new people. Let me welcome the people who have joined us. Amir Majed, Faridullah, Farhad, Hari Mahan, Kevin, Manjur, Professor Mash is our main, Modan, Muhammad, NHO, I don't know how to pronounce it, Nono, Shafi, Poetry Vibes, Poetry, okay, Sanjit, then Sanurai, Tunhia, and Yusuf Ahmed. Welcome, everyone. And there are some girls as well. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. And this is a free session. We try to advise and give information about the jobs, both skilled and unskilled overseas, mostly in Middle Eastern countries, China, and sometimes some Asian countries as well. Okay. There are opportunities for PhD programs, postdoctorate programs, also skilled jobs like cabin crew of in Emirates, and also some jobs we advertise for unskilled workers in China. Okay, and those are the only live jobs at the moment. Once again, people who have joined late, we are not agency, we are direct recruiter, so we try to help candidates to get the jobs without any other cost, minimum cost, I should say. Only they take sometimes application fee, sometimes they don't. Hari Mahan, please unmute yourself. We are just once again.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Okay.
Is it very difficult to follow my instruction? I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay.
Do you have any?
Something. I want to ask something.
Yes. Go on.
Okay. After the communication, they start talking about of the job. After the some peoples, you talk to after some peoples.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
Okay.
Yes. Anyone has got any other question? Sanjit, can you please unmute?
Well, I think he's unmuted, but there might be some issues with his
Kevin.
mobile phone.
Yeah, possible. Kevin, welcome. What's the question, Kevin? Unmute your microphone. You see the microphone symbol, you have to click on it.
Yes, I have a question. And my question is this. Suppose someone qualifies for the said job, and then the person has a ready passport. Will the company then help them process the visa? Another question.
We process everything, including the ticket, Kevin.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
These are all free of charge. You don't have to pay anything because you have to do the rest of the part. Because as I said, we are not agency. We'll send you the documents. We'll explain you how to do that. It's very easy because you guys are educated, talented. Why you have to pay lots of money to the agency? Yeah. So we send you everything as long as you qualify. Okay. So
Okay.
that's why we need your CV to get the free assessment whether you qualify the job or not. If you don't qualify, we'll say simply sorry, you don't qualify and we can't offer you any job at the moment. However, we can retain your CV in your database. If something matches in the future, we can email you. Oh, this is the job
Okay.
is there. If you think you can apply. This is how we always communicate.
Okay. The second question.
Yes.
Okay. I've just entered and I've not seen the shared email address. So would you mind please resharing it, please?
Yeah. In the InTalk chat box, our email address is there. If you just have a look, it is pentasonic_tone@hotmail.com. We don't take your email address. We don't need your email address. I'm sorry. We need your CV. You have to send the CV once again. This is very simple English, guys. If you do not follow the simple English, it will be difficult for you to get a job. Because for all these jobs, you need to have good conversational English. And their English is much difficult the way I'm talking. I'm talking very slowly, very easy, simple method of English teaching. But when the employer will ask you a question, hey, what is your quality? How do you prove you fit for the job? Then you need to answer. You need to understand their question. But that Shafi, that's the wrong email address you have copied. Okay, it's very important you copy and paste the way we have written. It's pentasonic_tone, T-O-N-E, then hotmail.com. Okay, any other question, Kevin?
Where the jobs, they're only based in the UK or?
No, we don't have any UK jobs because for UK jobs, there is no, I should say, work permit at the moment, unfortunately. There are some jobs, but you need to have lots of things, okay? Like you need to have a master's degree, you need to have 5 years experience, and it is not guaranteed either, okay? You need to have IELTS score at least 7 in academic, and people don't get 7 in academic. I haven't seen any applicants, okay? Unfortunately, that's why they don't fit for the UK jobs. So most of our jobs at the moment are based in China, based in Sri Lanka, based in Abu Dhabi, that is United Emirates, then Saudi Arabia. And there are a few rare cases then because we are going to post one job in Turkey today, this afternoon. We've got it this morning. Okay, check their requirements. If you think if you fulfill, send your CV for free assessment once again.
There are even the Maldives.
Oh, there are jobs in Maldives for the doctors, medical doctors. Is there anyone doctor here? It's good money. They're paying 48,000 US dollar yearly with free accommodation. Okay. And there are some other doctor jobs in United Arab Emirates. They're paying $100,000, but you need to have a 5 years doctor's experience. Okay. You need to have a registration. You need to have a good English skill. You need to have IELTS. There are jobs for the right people. Okay. Remember, you need to have education. Education is very important, guide, and also your communication. When the people will call you for the interview, the first thing they will see your appearance and the way you talk. Remember, with the talk, we can make someone angry. With the talk, we can make someone happy. This is our conversation. Our tongue is the biggest, feature that God gave us. Try to use it, please, in such a way so that you can make everyone happy. Okay? In religious perspective, it's very important that you talk nicely with everyone. Even somebody is sometimes angry, we are humans, we understand that. Okay, and Poetry Vibes, what's your question, please?
Assalamu alaikum, sir. How are you?
Walaikum salam. Well, we're quite good, alhamdulillah, okay?
Sir, my question is that I did Bachelor of Science in English. What jobs are available for me there?
Sorry, say again. What's your qualification?
I did Bachelor of Science in English Language and Literature. So what kind of job available for me there?
Actually, we don't have any teaching jobs, right? Professor Mash at the moment.
At the moment, there is no vacancy so far.
Yeah, looks like you will be suitable for teaching jobs, but we don't have any teaching jobs, unfortunately.
Is anyone else job there?
So for other jobs, you have to look at our advertisement place. Okay, there are a few advertisement live in our page, Search English, and also in my profile. So if you're connected through Facebook, you can follow me for this latest update. Almost every month,
Yeah,
I advertise 4 to
following.
5 different jobs. All right. Any other question? Poetry.
In
Can you
which
repeat?
platform?
I forget to repeat again.
So what I'm saying, for other jobs, you need to follow the advertisement. Okay, and Manjur Hussain, we don't send personally any advertisement. You have to follow this our page. It is not possible to send these 200,000 people okay, you have to look at, because you are the applicant, you need the job. Okay, and remember, you are not suitable for a job, wait for another job.
Okay, sir. Thanks. I think I already follow your page. I think English.
That's great. Okay, Faridullah,
Yeah,
welcome.
yeah.
What's the question, Faridullah? Please unmute and talk to us.
Good afternoon to everyone. Hope you all are fine and doing well. Actually, I am Faridullah from Afghanistan, and now I'm here and I would like to talk with you people. So, sir, I did MA English Literature faculty in India. Despite that, I studied BA English Literature as well in Afghanistan. So, uh, can I apply in concerned positions that you talk about it?
Unfortunately, there is no teaching job, but you may look at the other jobs, their eligibility criteria. If you think that you meet the criteria, possibly you can apply. Okay.
Okay, sir, but despite that, I have many year experience with many more in jobs.
Faridullah,
For
can I stop?
example, right
Can I
now
stop
I'm
you here?
also.
Farid, can I stop here? It is not the matter of experience. It is the matter what the employer wants it. Okay. It is not your experience that they are going to value unless it matches their requirement. If the job is for say cardiovascular technician, and if you're from teaching background, definitely it doesn't match. All right. If the job is a cabin crew and they look for your good English speaking quality, possibly you might match, because they need only a 12 years education and good English, good health before below 35 years. And some jobs, guide, remember they have age limit. Below 35, below 40, below 50, below 60. They mention it clearly in the advertisement. Okay. Possibly, Faridullah, you can apply the immediate job. Yeah. If you are below 35, possibly we can apply. Look for the immediate job advertisement and the criteria, what they're asking, then send your CV for the assessment. And I'm sorry, Amir has been waiting for a long. Amir Majid, sorry for this. Go on, please, Amir.
Ji, sir, I just want to know that I already told you that I have done bachelor's as English literature as one of my main subject. But the question is that I am not looking for job in only education field, but wherever my eligibility meets, I am ready to do job. And the countries where I am willing to do so, that's Turkey, Abu Dhabi, and Saudi Arabia. Is it possible to get a job?
Possibly. Please keep an eye on our advertisements. You'll find there may be something matching. Okay,
thank you, sir.
No problem. Any other question from anyone? Manjur Hussain. I'm writing my company's name. Have a look in the internet.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, it's better to check the company. Yeah, people might think that, oh, it's a fraud or scam. They say it very often. I have seen it in many comments. Even though I say, okay, tell me and show us the any proof that we have done a scamming or we have done fraudulence, and they can show. They just say out of their human indecisive quality, and we humans are like this. We like to say bad things about anyone without realizing the fact. I've shared my company details. It is based in the UK. Yeah? It says Global RX Business Limited UK. Go to the Google search and write this, and it will straight directly check whether it is a registered company in the UK or not. You'll find a unique number, who are the directors, their address, and their last 5 year submission of the government tax. This is the way you can understand whether the company is genuine or not. Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir. I know, sir. I know.
No problem. Sanurai, do you have any question?
Yes, sir.
Yes, what's the question?
Sir, I have done my BA from Assam.
I'm sorry, I can't understand. You're not speaking clearly.
Sir, I have done my BA from Assam. So, what are the jobs?
You've done your Bachelor of Arts from Assam.
Yes, sir.
Are you working anywhere?
No, sir, not working. Means like I'm taking tuitions.
No, unfortunately, actually, some jobs you may be eligible, but at least you need to have 1 or 2 years experience. We don't take any fresher in the job, unfortunately. Overseas jobs, they always look for experienced person, skilled people.
Yes.
Okay, now you can meet yourself. Thank you very much. And I think Cassie, welcome. Cassis, you have got question? Cassis, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, man. You talking to me? Abdulaziz. My name is Abdulaziz.
Yes, what's the question? Do you have any question?
I don't have a question, but I'm a little. I want to, know something about, I understand that you're talking about the opportunities that you can get in job from the USA or the UK. Is that what you're talking about?
No, we are not talking about any job from the UK. No.
All right. I really want to understand, the main points that you're talking about.
We're talking about jobs in Middle Eastern countries, Turkey, Maldives, Sri Lanka.
Very good. So how can I find a job, staying in my country, in the Middle East, countries?
Would you like to tell us your last qualification and what you're doing at the moment?
Yeah. Right now, I'm just, I'm a teacher in my local country. So I teach.
Which country are you from?
Psychology. But my profession is a human resource, HRM.
Which country are you from?
I am from Somalia.
You're from Somalia, okay. So at the moment, we don't have any teaching jobs. That is the problem. I believe that there are
No,
many.
I'm not talking about only teaching, but I'm looking for, other professionals like HR, like that.
We don't have any HR jobs either. I'm sorry.
All right, thank you.
No problem at all. Okay, has anyone got any other question?
So I have a question.
Yes, go on.
My question is that human resource management is the main field in any organization. So in your organization, there is no any job of HR.
With us, there is no
Yes,
such a job, Manjir Hussain, no.
For suppose if you have the different branches in different countries, the countries which you are mentioned in the message. So in every campus or in every subsidiary, there is also any HR job.
No,
What is the
unfortunately.
reason behind it?
They've got already people there. They've got qualified people who have been working there. So that's why there is no vacancy in HR, human resource. Okay.
We are we are also qualified teachers. We have the done bachelor in human resource management. I have also experience.
But
Then in every organization, there is also a turnover. There are
I understand,
also the
Jules. I'm sorry. I'm
yes.
just stopping you here. I understand your point. You are whoever have joined today, everyone is expert. There is no doubt. I don't have any doubt about that. But the matter is that when we advertise a post, that is what the employer needs. Okay. If there is no HR jobs, we don't advertise it. Okay.
Yeah, of course.
That is plain and simple. But if they need something else, maybe in the future, that's why I said keep an eye if you want to apply in HR jobs, and we're going to advertise it.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Sir. Thank you.
No problem.
I will send resume.
You can,
And then if
yeah.
you have any opportunity, if you have found any opportunity in any campus, so kindly
Okay.
make sure and adjust me in your
But
organization
just
as I become
study.
as I become a part of the
You know,
organization.
Cassilis,
what you
one
over,
moment.
what you
Hang on a
over.
second. Cassilis, please let me finish the conversation. I'll talk to you. Remember one thing, guys. For any jobs, if you want to get your CV assessed freely, send it to me. I have shared the email address 2-3 times. Okay, and very important factor is you need to have a complete CV, and you need to have sorry, good conversational English. If you can't express yourself, if you don't know how to answer simple question, possibly the employer will not choose you, because we are the first interviewer. Okay, the second interview is the employer. So after the first interview, we recommend, oh, these are the suitable applicants. Then the employer with their HR manager, with the supervisor of the department, and the employer, three people, at least three people always take interview, and all these interviews are in English. Okay, so you need to be very good and conversational English to answer, especially the jobs you have done. They'll ask some question about your job. Like if you are, say, a pharmacist, for example, they might ask you what is the difference between generic drugs or the OTC drugs. Okay, for example, if you're a doctor, they might ask you what is the heart rate of a adult patient. I'm just giving some scenarios. Okay, like if you're applying for a cabin crew for like Emirates that we have advertised, they might ask you what is a good customer service. Okay, so these are some basic questions, and the more important question is, why do you think that you are suitable for the positions? That is one of the critical questions they always ask. Remember, you have to answer it very technically, even though sometimes you may not have all the qualities they're asking for you. Okay, but you have to explain, look, I've got this, and I think suitable. Okay, so two things: on second, complete CV and good conversational English for free assessment. I believe that I have explained well. Okay. Yes, Cassilis, what's the question now?
Okay.
We're going to finish our conversation in 5 minutes. If you have got any other question, anyone, just let us know.
Sir, let me know about your advertisement and your future plans.
We don't
Shall
have.
I get an shot?
Once again, you have to follow our page. Okay, we advertise there, or also in my profile in Facebook, and also in LinkedIn. We share 3 places. LinkedIn is the most suitable and trusted place. You know, the LinkedIn is the only the verified people and the valid people advertise. LinkedIn, yeah. Second, we do is the Facebook in our page, search English. Okay, and also all these adverts comes to my profile as well automatically when I'm sharing. Okay, so that is our normal way of advertisement. We don't share about our future plans because we don't know what is going to happen tomorrow. Okay, if you get a like a new advertisement this morning, we've got one from Turkey. We are going to advertise. It is PhD and master's program. If you are educated, if you fulfill, you like to do it, because there have lots of opportunity. There is medicine, there is science, there is possibly human resource. So you can have a look. I'm going to advertise after a few hours, and it is fully funded. So they will first we will take the interview, and if you qualify, then you will go to the next step, and then the employer will take the interview. They will give you full free funding. They'll give you free accommodation, food is yours, and they'll be giving roughly $600 every month for your completion of the degrees. And the plus point is, when you finish the degree, either you can work in that university or you can apply elsewhere to work as a teacher, academic staff. Okay.
Okay, sir, sure. So, actually, I did MA English in 2021. So, am I eligible for the PhD programs in future or not?
You have to look at the advertisement for it. That's very simple. Okay. Yes, Shafi, now
Okay, sir.
email address is correct. Okay, so always look at the advertisement, because all the eligibility criteria is written, what we are looking for, what the employer is looking for. And my email address you'll find there, Pentasonic Tone, and our company's address. Like, this post has been advertised on behalf of Global RX Business UK Limited. Okay, so it will be always going there. Any other question before we end our conversation?
Oh yeah, you say Turkey over a scholarship, fully funded. Where can we get it, sir?
We are going to advertise it after a couple of hours. You need to check our Search English page.
Okay, very good. Where can I follow you?
Once again, I'm saying it, Casleys. It is going to be advertised after a couple of hours with all the details. You need to respond from there with the provided email address for the eligibility.
Very good, thank you.
No problem at all. Any other questions before we end up this session? And thank you very much once again, guys. I know that you guys are busy. You have given your time to come here and ask lots of questions. From now on, whenever we'll be free, we'll be coming to give you this kind of information, okay? But please look at our advertisements once again and what they ask. Remember, you need a complete CV once again, and you need to have good conversation English for any kind of job and scholarships. For the PhD funded scholarship or postdoctoral, sometimes you need to have English efficiency, okay, like a B1 or B2 level or C1 or C2 level, or maybe IELTS 6.0, or maybe OET, or maybe Duolingo test, or maybe TOEFL. Please look at carefully what they're asking for. And
Sir, and last, may I ask a question?
Yes.
In which country you belong to? Thank you, sir.
I'm from the UK. Our local time is 12:15. But I was born in Bangladesh, so that's why I said we can speak. I can speak Bengali, Hindi, Urdu, Arabic, and German. I was in Saudi Arabia for many years. I was in Germany. But we don't speak here publicly, okay? Because everyone is watching us, and also it has been shared in my YouTube channel, guys. Okay, you can watch it later in the YouTube channel. My channel name is same, is English with Rahat Ali. You can check it from the live section. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
No
Thank
problem.
you. God bless you, sir. Thank you.
No problem. Any other question, guys? Poetry, Dave, Kevin, Modern Mohammed.
So I am actually sorry. I think I disturb you. Actually, I just want to say you thank you that you gave a lot of time to us, and that is really appreciable for us. Thank you, sir, for your time.
No problem at all. Well, I try to help, actually. Dr. Mesh and I, we try to help, because when we see people are really cheated from travel agency, yeah, they said we paid this much money, they didn't give us visa, they just took the money. As I said, we are direct recruiter. We are just pre-qualify the applicant, then we just forward it to them. This is how it takes place. It is direct recruitment. There is no problem, and all our previous history 100% successful rate, and no one has ever complained that, oh, we have done something bad. Okay, So that
Yeah,
is
yeah, everything. That's why, thanks to you, I'm just finding scholarships. Many websites I already visited, but I think I didn't find any
okay.
one a better thing. Then I see your calling online, and then I come here to and listen your talk, and then I inspire with it. That's why I listen it a very long time. I think I'm listening you of a while since you start your call.
Okay, yeah, so no worries. We are going to post the Turkish scholarship in a couple of hours time. Please look at there and apply from there. Okay.
Okay,
Okay. Thank you
thank
very
you, sir.
much, everyone, and thanks all the viewers who have joined.
I,
Sorry, some people have connection issues. We couldn't hear you. We couldn't answer you. Our apology for that, but we will be ongoing, continuing this kind of session. Join us and also follow our page, search English, and follow my page, Rahat Ali, and most of the advertisements are shared there, as well as LinkedIn. I've got an account as well in LinkedIn. Okay, and I'm sure that you'll love to know more opportunities in the future. Just stay with us and support us. Thank you very much. Bye.
thank you, sir. Thank you. Have a
So that's the end of today, guys, and thank you very much for being with